Alright guys, I'm back. I know I had a tutorial before and it wasn't completed. Well, that's because my original one was an hour long. I somehow dragged it an hour longer than I wanted it to be. It should have only been like 10-20 minutes tops. So here I'm just going to shorten it by just explaining it to you all, and hopefully you can pick it up, because it really shouldn't be that simple. It shouldn't be that difficult. And I want to say I'm sorry right now before it really starts happening, but I'm sick. I have a runny nose. My nose is sore. Everything. My voice is off. I just feel like crap, and I randomly sneeze. So yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Heads up. So the last part of my tutorial should have ended off right here with you making the loop, and what you basically have to do is, this is pretty self-explanatory, write average equals total divided by 4. Now the last one I was having trouble, like, really, that's my alarm, really figuring out what to put here, but I finally found out you should have these same numbers equal each other. So 4 and 4, they should be the same. So what it's basically going to do is going to divide the total of touchdowns you threw and divide it by 4 games, and that should get your average, and prints this out. And the variable, pretty self-explanatory. Make sure you leave some room, or else all of everything you write will be cramped. And we want good spacing. It's a good habit to form. So here we go. We're going to make if statements to make the program more interactive and dynamic. Oh my god, I hate the moment where you want to sneeze but you don't really sneeze, and it's just really annoying. So here we are. We're down here. If total is equal to 5, and you want to have 2 equal signs, because 1 equal sign means it's a variable, 2 equal signs means we're dealing with numbers. Gosh. So here, if you throw for 5 touchdowns, not the average, 5 touchdowns, you're going to make, you might not make the team in the real NFL, but in our program you're going to make the team as a 4th string backup, running bench. So that's basically what we're doing here, writing if statements on what your start, where you are on the depth chart. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. So here we go. If you throw for 5 touchdowns, you make the team as a 4th string quarterback. And I put if else. I mean else if. I always call it if else. Else if. And I'm going to go into detail later about this, so I'm just going to just ignore this right now. But my last 2 tutorials were effing up, not really working. I mean, this would show up on no matter what I did. The else statement would show up even if you had enough touchdowns to be the starter. So this else if statement worked for me. I think hold on. I'm pretty sure you can just delete this and it'll work the same altogether. So let's come up with some BS number. Yeah, it does work. I guess I fixed how these things were, the greater than or equal to. It was much more complicated than what you see here, and it's ridiculous. I simplified it. You might be able to pick that up on the last video. part of the session. Well, here it is. If you throw for if your touchdown number is greater than or equal to 7, and this basically means this basically means or you throw or your total is equal to 9. What we can do is, this means and. Make sure you follow up on that, because and means both of these have to be true, or means one of them have to be true. So yeah. Oh my god. Oh, my nose is burning. Oh. Okay, so if you throw for 7 or 8 touchdowns, you will be our third string quarterback. So you're moving up on the depth chart. If you throw for 9 to 10 touchdowns, you will be the second string quarterback. And here I added another layer to this to make it more interactive, I guess. That's my favorite word, interactive. It's so simple to follow up. So basically what this is, I'm trying to remember the name that this is called, but I can't really. This is my second try recording this. In my first one, I was able to actually name it, but this one my mind is just drawing a blank. So here it is. So if this is right and if this is right, it's going to print out, if you throw 11 to 12 touchdowns or 12 touchdowns, several teams in the NFL are interested in signing you. 2 of these teams would promote you to the starting quarterback position. So it's saying, if you throw enough to be our second string quarterback, and you throw more, like 11 and 12 touchdowns. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh. I feel better for like a second, and then everything comes back. It's really annoying. So if you throw for 11 or 12 touchdowns, not only will you move up in the depth chart, but other teams will be interested in signing you, and 2 teams might actually snatch you, put an incentive for you to come to their team. So like a starting quarterback position. If you throw for 13 or whoa, excuse me. Here, I was wondering where I put it. I have to change this step first. I don't know how, but somewhere along when I was editing it, the first and second, I lost my first string quarterback. I lost this part, this part, and this part. So here it is. If you throw for 13 to 14 touchdowns in the preseason, you will be the first string quarterback on your team. If you throw for 15 to 16 touchdowns, then 10 teams in the NFL will be interested in you, and 5 would promote you to their starting quarterback position. If you throw for 17 whoa, I did not feel good. If you go for more than 17 touchdowns, 15 teams in the NFL will be interested in you, and 13 of those teams would be interested in starting you as their starting quarterback. So this is pretty easy to pick up. Pretty much the same thing except you're swapping numbers and words. Whoa. This is not fun. I added an else statement to really wrap everything up together nicely. So if you don't meet this requirement of 5 touchdowns, you get cut. You don't make the team. Simple as that. So let me show you guys an example. Let's say you put up 1 touchdown week 1, 2 touchdowns week 2. You're really improving. 1 touchdown week 3, but you only put up 0 in week 4. Your average touchdowns per game was 1, and you did not make the team. I'd say next year we came back with a chip on our shoulders, and we throw for 1 touchdown in the first, 2 in the second game, and I have pickups. What more could I ask for? 4 in our final game, and basically now hold up. This did not come up the last time I did this, so somewhere along the line something must have happened. Okay. Somewhere along I added an else if statement. I don't really want to talk about it, so just ignore it. We'll be going into depth into that in future tutorials, but I'm just skipping it, so just don't worry about it. I didn't have a problem with this, so I don't know why I have a problem with it now. Hold on. Maybe if I change that to a 17. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the else statement there. I'll fix it if you guys really want me to. Comment if you want me to look more into it, but I'm just really here to explain it as quickly as possible because my last video of this was an hour, and I can't believe I actually talked for an hour. Most of it I was just doing trial and error because I wing a lot of the stuff. I don't really practice before I get on video, so bear with me. We're almost done, so this one should work. So we have 9 let's say we have 1 BS, 9 touchdowns, 9 touchdowns, 9 touchdowns, all 4 preseason games. Here it is. Your average number of touchdowns per game was 9. You made the 3rd, you made the 2nd. There in 9 several teams in the NFL are interested in you too for the starting job. You made the team as a first string quarterback. 10 teams are interested. 5 would promote you to their starter. 15 teams interested if you throw 17 touchdowns. 13 would promote you. So with that, I hope that this was really everything that you really needed and you liked it, because I actually felt pretty good about this. I felt good about this one. It took a long time, but hey, the best things in life take a while. So with that, I'm going to leave you with this wisdom. Add, like, subscribe, comment. Please like. Feel free to click on the ads. You know those companies want you. to click on the ads. I want you to click on the ads. Everybody will be happier. This is Henry1502, and I am out.